Yeah, we've been gone for so long. No one gave a shit.
No,
I got so many tweets and things. Like, what do you mean you're not posting an episode?
People got mad.
Oh yeah.
I also kind of promoted it.
Yeah, you promote. That's what fucked us up.
I didn't realize what was about to happen. I just realized that at the beginning of the show, like I don't. This is the only show like I do that I smoke before or drink, or I don't smoke before. We just smoke and drink during it.
Yeah.
You know, and we realized last week that that's part of the format. You got to start it sober, and if you don't start it sober, it's a mess.
Sober? I didn't even care if it was sober. It was just more like you can't be wasted. You can't be. What do they call that? What do they call it? They call it white girl wasted.
It was a mess.
It was the epitome of white girl.
Occasionally, you were like, "Oh, this will work," but then going through it and editing, it was like this.
Every time we thought it would work, she would remind us, "I won't allow it to work."
I'm on camera?
You're in and out.
Oh, I'm here. Okay. I thought there was like thought it was an intro period.
We always kind of just start in the middle.
We just start talking though. That's the best way to do it.
Shoot the rehearsal. I got it.
Yeah, we fucking yeah. Why not?
Yeah, but I mean, she's fantastic. It was just a tough,
great person.
It was a tough conversation.
It was pride. It was a pride parade,
right? Which is forgivable, you know, in a sense.
Yeah, in a sense.
I said, look, if you're gonna party before, that's all right. But I didn't realize that it would be that much of a party.
John, randomly, do you need me to like turn a light on back there? Does it help if he's backlit?
I mean, yeah, it might look pretty, yeah.
Yeah, I also feel like maybe one day we can post that, but for our like 15th episode, like if there's 100 episodes, one of them can be that crazy.
Hey y'all, and it was Chris's first time bringing a friend, and his friend basically came through and was wasted. So I brought one of my friends today.
Hey,
and he is sober as can be. And let's give it up for Mr. Terrence J.
Hey.
Terrence J is in the building.
Our guest today on Wine and Weed. Welcome to Wine and Weed.
I've been waiting for this.
Is that true?
One of my top 3 favorite shows. ESPN First Take.
Okay.
Game of Thrones before the final episode.
Hell yeah.
And Wine and Weed. The Wine and Weed podcast.
Okay, I'll take that.
People always say that about us.
I'll tell you this much, man. Between Terrence and Machine Gun Kelly, who both live like a block away, they're the hardest people to get over here to hang out with us.
Because you never want to treat me like other guests.
I
no
told
car
Terrence I was
service.
Car.
No,
I
it's a
him,
whole.
said, do you need a car? He said, I'm already here.
No, I was here because I'm
Terrence prompt. You are prompt.
Yeah.
I'm used to my friends being late.
Yeah, no.
No disses, Michael B. Jordan.
Of
no
course.
No diss to
I actually think you showed up and Sterling was gone.
I was gone.
Yeah,
I was on some bullshit.
Really
I was going to get the
one.
wine and weed because Chris don't bring shit to. I'm joking.
One
part of the
You brought
show.
weed last week, didn't you?
I did. I was going to bring weed this week, but I thought you would poo-poo it. It was like,
weed?
it's not bad weed. I got like a deal of like a bunch
Sounds
of
like some
shake.
shitty weed.
Yeah.
I haven't really smoked it yet, to be perfectly honest, because I got a bunch of shake and pre-rolls, and I haven't hit the shake yet. But it's like a ton of shake. It might be good. It might be bad.
Okay, I just went and bought what the lady explained to me. She said, this is the best weed on the market right now. It's the most
Really?
expensive eighth.
And of course you're the person who buys it.
It's $100. And she was like, so I don't want to turn
So
you
you
off
bought
that.
the best on the
I said,
marketplace
"Give
for
me
your
that
boy.
shit." I said, give me that shit.
You my man.
And we're not smoking it today.
No,
I feel like it'd be too much to
y'all
smoke
leave.
$100
Wait for
weed.
real.
And then I'm going to just smoke by myself.
A real vibe.
Yeah, a real vibe.
Wrigley,
yeah, a
Nucky.
real vibe.
I love
if
it.
you get
A
my
real-
drip.
of course.
No, man, thank you for coming out to the show. I'm not even being funny. You know, I ask favors from my friends, but I don't ever feel as though it's anyone's actual job to be here. I don't feel as though you owe me.
Well, Chris, he
anything.
asked me 3 hours ago. I'm going to just be overly
That
honest.
is not true.
He asked me 3 hours
That is
ago.
not
But
true.
we've been talking
I've
about
asked
it
him
like
for a
this
week.
whole time.
Yeah.
I actually asked him for
No.
weeks. And the one time I actually had told him, hey, we're going to shoot the show tonight, he said, I got you. The man was wasted that day. He was wasted that day. I said, you know, I'm not texting that man and telling him.
I was gone.
Yeah. And then I think after that episode, I ended up coming to see you anyway. I came over
Yeah.
and hung out and all that good shit. But yeah. But I'm happy you're here.
Yes, I'm
We're
happy
gonna
to be
have some
here.
Great things. If you don't know about this show, I know you say you watch it. It's top 3 shows, but I'm going to call bullshit. And I'm going to say what we do on the show is we go over different things that go on, different things going on in the world throughout the week. We do all of that while we smoke a joint and we drink some wine. And even though I don't think you are drinking with us, you're not drinking, right?
I'll do whatever y'all do.
Okay, drink a little bit.
Sure.
But yeah, we normally do all those things, and we try to start with something a little light, so we don't get into anything too dark, because the world is a very dark place.
So dark.
And it's been a dark week.
Yeah.
There's some dark shit that happened this
Yeah.
week.
It's crazy. Let's dive in.
Let's dive in.
But welcome to Wine and Weed. Are we gonna AKA? What if you forgot how to do our show?
Do your thing, man. You go first.
I'm Chris Reinacher, AKA. Man, it's been too long.
man.
The Connoisseur, AKA Mustache Maven. I don't have a mustache.
Kinda. It's light work. I see. Yeah.
I could have shaved a mustache today. I thought about it. I was like, don't make it a gimmick, Chris.
It's a gimmick.
Don't make it like.
I'm with it now.
Don't make it too much of a gimmick. Every once in a while, I gotta keep the people waiting for more.
Yeah.
Mustache Maven.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the people. The people gave these.
The
nicknames.
people gave it in there?
People give all the names. We don't choose these names.
I already know
Actually,
what
somebody
his
said
is.
son of the
No, you
mustache
don't.
maven because
Oh
I
my
posted a
God.
picture of my dad on Father's Day. And my dad is really the true mustache maven. He's really a mustache guy.
Okay.
Mustache
How do you
guy's
feel
whole
when
life.
you, like, this is, Chris knows my weird theory on this. When you meet a white guy with just a mustache, what does it say to you?
Rapey?
Pedophile.
Look, he hit it right on the head, guys.
Sure.
Right on the head. If you meet a black guy without a mustache, what does it say to you? Rapey?
Anybody with just a mustache.
No, you can meet a
nothing
black
else.
man with just a mustache. You
Steve
play-
Harvey.
Oh,
that's
no.
somebody's
I'm
dad.
talking about white guy.
White guy.
Yeah.
If
It's
you meet a
different.
black guy without a mustache, rapey.
Yeah, if you
If
meet
he
a
just
yeah,
goes
no.
and you're not an actor, if you're not going for a younger role
Yeah,
right now,
yeah.
if you're just out here bare balling,
29 trying to play 16,
Yeah.
you got to shave it off,
Yeah.
and it doesn't really work because
That's
of the stub. But yeah.
What is there a certain age where it's no longer rapey, or a certain weight where it's no longer rapey? I feel like heavier guys can pull off mustaches,
Well,
and I feel like Ron.
Chris doesn't have a
Swanson.
rapey face though. He looks like he's like a real Paul Ruddish,
Yeah,
real
he is
he's like
Paul-
a good
you're
guy.
right.
Hey,
You're right.
thanks,
I would
guys.
trust him. Yeah.
AKA not rapey face.
It's a good AKA to have.
It's Reinacher.
It's your boy Steelo, Brim, aka that dude, aka Skateboard Steve, aka that is not a third leg, that's just me, aka Mandingo Lover, aka
Wow.
your mama's love interest. You know, they're just real. They're just true to my heart.
We went deep right there.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Wow.
Can you go next,
And we got John Ross.
Hey, I'm
Ross.
John. I'm the facts guy, aka Spider-Man's best friend,
Okay.
aka
Wow.
Brown Peter Griffin, aka the gorilla in Manila.
Okay.
And
Although John is looking less
I was gonna say,
like
it's done good
Brown
there.
Peter Griffin because we just found out that will you tell the news?
oh yes, I have lost as of this week. I have lost 100 pounds.
That's 100
100.
fucking
Yeah,
pounds.
100 pounds.
I need to
John's
see a
been
before
dieting
picture.
for how long?
Oh yeah,
You
I'll
got
pull up
before
some-
pictures?
I'm sure I got
not
something
eating
here.
spam,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
I started. It's like 5 months.
It's been like
Yeah,
5
yeah.
months.
You lost 100
In 5 months?
pounds
Yeah, in 5 months.
Fam, you can
Pretty
take
quick.
Jared's in prison. Take his job easy.
Yeah, right.
Get the check.
Yeah, say it was for
I'll
himself.
I'll
There's too much
get
bread
you
in
the-
Subway. That's
I'll
it.
get you the check, man. And now we have Terrence J here, who is going to hit us with
Hey.
his
AKA Big Sexy with the glasses.
Big sexy with the glasses.
Yeah, you gotta hit that.
You're going to be a little sexy with the glasses real soon.
Little sexy with glasses.
Then
Medium
I
sexy.
guess that makes me medium sexy.
No glasses.
No glasses.
But no glasses.
You know, newly vegan daddy.
Oh.
Is that real?
Trying.
Trying.
Nice.
For how long have you hit a goal? Like, have you told yourself a goal? Like, if I can make it to a month, I can make it to 2 months.
It's been 1 week now.
1 week. I did a
LA,
month.
you can do it.
I did a month.
LA, it feels great.
You can definitely do it.
There's great options
More
here.
energy.
Yeah, it feels a little mushy, some of the stuff. A little mushy, but I'm working through it.
Do you also realize that you can eat a lot of bullshit and still be vegan?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a whole list of trash foods you can eat.
You can still
Give me an
And
example
still-
because I don't know what you mean.
Well, you can eat chips.
Chips,
and you can,
like
yeah,
chips
it's
all
like
day.
all types of like junk
chips are
food.
vegan?
It's my favorite
Yeah.
food, and chips is
Yeah.
you're good.
That feels like it's cheating.
It's bullshit,
Chips and
right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. That's your AKA.
You needed to give me more time to prepare
Nah,
for.
I thought you were like big dick energy.
I need a drink. Like I said, I just knew about this 3 hours ago. Just got out the shower. What are we doing here?
Shit.
Steelo actually told me I was coming over to play video games. I thought we was playing Madden tonight.
We had a whole podcast set up.
I thought we were playing.
That was
Surprise,
Space
you're on a
Night.
podcast.
I thought it was Spades night. And Steelo's the biggest cheater in the world.
That's a lie. First of all, do you play? You don't play spades. I don't know why I just did it.
Spades.
Yeah.
Never heard of Spades a day in his life.
I know spades, but I've never played it.
Do you play spades?
Same. No, I know it, but I don't play it.
Okay. Yeah. It's a black game. It's a black prison game at that.
Never.
But this man is horrible at spades. And,
I'm the best.
and me and Mike have murdered him in Carver. His his spades partner. We've murdered them every time. They just pay us what $1,000.
That it's so. I didn't know I was coming on ridiculous,
No,
bro.
no.
There was no bro. First of all, we done swept y'all up so many
That's
times.
a lot.
Y'all are cheating.
We
y'all
paid y'all one time because y'all beat us one time. The second time
And-
we beat y'all,
Yeah.
and then y'all refused to pay because you so weak.
You
motherfucker.
sound
And then the
ridiculous.
third time you finally realized we bust y'all ass so much.
We're
that
even.
you owed us.
Technically, we're even.
Terrence, I've never seen him play spades, but I have seen him play game night, and he cheats.
He's the
Oh!
You've
He's a
never
cheater.
seen a
No
cheater
lies.
like
He
Steelo.
is such
Him
a
and
cheater.
Mike got all of these codes
Let
and
me ask you a question: am I a cheater or am I a winner?
You're
Both?
a cheater.
Both.
You're
Yeah,
a
you're both.
cheater.
That's a fucking lie.
You're
I
a
didn't
winner
cheat.
by
First of all,
cheating.
Terrence is a real cheater, but I'll tell you one thing: if we had to rank the cheaters in our group, out of these 4 people, Carver is number 1. He is the big, and that's Terrence Spade's partner. He is
Here's
the
the thing.
biggest
Here's the
cheater
thing.
to ever play any game in his life.
I'm not-
The second place cheater is because by association is Terrence.
No,
Because he knows Carver. He
no.
knows Carver, so he becomes
No,
a cheater.
no.
I am in third, and I am a cheater.
You are a cheater.
Bro, listen. I'm not confirming or denying that Carver is the most cheating or not, but I don't cheat at all. I really don't.
Carver will tell you to your face, I cheat.
Yeah, but if he's playing with a partner that doesn't cheat, how does
You
that?
do cheat. You do cheat.
I do not
You
cheat.
get blinded by Carver's cheating,
I
and you
do
start to
not
follow his lead.
cheat.
on
You're like, I'm
cheating.
not really cheating.
Y'all be
as much as
reneging on
Terrence.
hands, throwing it up. If you don't
Watch
like,
your mouth. You call somebody a renegade on this show?
oh wow, bro, you're a big cheater.
No, I'm not.
I'm
Let
out
us
of here,
question,
bro.
y'all.
I'm
Let
out
us
of
know
here.
in the let us know in the comments if you agree with Terrence Sterling.
comment-
What kind of
Like,
show
what
is
is
this?
space?
I can't
If
imagine.
you are like
coming
me
on-
and John and don't know what the fuck.
Have
Don't
no
know
idea
what
what's going on.
because I've never
What are we
seen
drinking
anything
and
like
smoking
this.
today?
We are, well, you can grab the smoking.
Okay.
We're drinking this Ferrari. You know what I'm saying, homie?
Oh.
This Ferrari Carano. And it's a Cabernet.
I can't believe I came over to your house.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
You wanna piss off the guests
Nah,
before we
nah,
even get
nah,
started? We
nah.
haven't even got to the 1st
We're
topic.
great. We're great. The money.
I'ma have-
If you guys are wondering, the money was paid. We are all good. The second game was not paid out. Terrence and Carver refused.
You sound.
They even called.
But-
They even
oh
called.
my
They made a
God.
call. They made a collect call to the spades guru of the world, and that spades guru told
Steelo,
them.
there were only 2 games. There were only 2.
Three games.
There were only
You played
2
again
games.
at last night.
There were only 2. I paid every single time to you.
Oh, you're lying now.
You sound.
This is
are
gaslighting.
we FaceTiming people? Like I don't owe you money.
Good. We can
Wow,
move on.
you're
We-
like
You think-
you're like a 3D chess gaslighter
played-
where you
we
convince
played
somebody
once
else
a
that
year
they're
on Malibu.
gaslighting you.
Yeah, no. When we played that second game at
That's
Last
all
Slap,
Malibu. You're my friend.
You know, on this show, we wind up disagreeing with each other a lot, partially because Sterling's wrong.
I'm
but
def-
we're all still friends.
Look, I'm
you know?
look. You gonna have Mike call up right there. You gonna get so pissed.
I ain't care.
I'm
Call Mike.
Carver's lying.
Call Carr.
We are smoking.
Please, hand. I wasn't even smoking. Give me that shit.
We're gonna smoke. It's just called Create. There's not.
Create, man. It's called Create, man.
It's called Create.
Nucky.
This is Candescendant is the brand, and Create is the strain.
Create.
I kind of feel
I
like
heard it was amazing.
I kind of feel.
Heard it was
I'm
amazing.
sure
You
it's
really
gonna be
talk to Nucky as
amazing,
if he understood
but I
that
really
sentence.
wish that we knew what the actual strain was. Strain.
Light it up.
Strain.
God,
We
what-
went over this a million
when did I
times
get
with Chris.
stuck in a habit of calling it?
Where you from,
strain?
Chris?
California. I'm from
Nice.
the Central Coast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even fucking know anything about the Central
I
Coast.
do know what the Central Coast is. It's called being an adult.
It's called Central. That's what it is. Yeah.
Central.
Have you ever been?
No.
Central Coast of California?
So I've never been to Alaska. I know what it is.
Okay. That's fair. It's very
Is that
fair.
okay?
That's fair. You never been up the coast?
I mean, I've been north of here. I've never driven up the coast.
You been in Santa Barbara?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like Santa Barbara, but it's a smaller town than Santa Barbara, a little
Got
bit
it.
more north.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey,
Cheers.
cheers,
Chris, I'm
guys.
happy to be on your show.
Hey, thanks. Happy to have you.
Cheers,
man.
Cheers. Cheers. Virtual cheers.
That's fine. It's good. It's good stuff.
Nice.
Ooh,
That's
that
good
is
stuff.
really good stuff.
It's good stuff.
That's one of my favorites we've had so far.
Yeah, man. I try to take care of you, man. That was it.
Wow.
Let's dive into this show, though.
Let's
I
get
missed
it.
you guys last week, man. So it's gonna be a fun episode, right?
Yeah, it sure is. It feels like we got so much
I
to
wanna
talk about.
Go over something really quick about how holidays are bullshit. Let's start with that. But Father's Day was yesterday. You know, that was a great day. I took my dad. I flew him in. We went to the Cubs game. And my brother flew him in. Went to the Cubs game. Played catch with him on the field on the Dodger Stadium. It was great. You know, that was all cool and everything.
Small flex.
Very small flex.
Also, kind of make me feel like a shitty son at the same
You
time.
didn't do nothing for your dad like him.
I called him.
I didn't do anything
I
for my
called
dad.
him,
Wait,
and he kind of rushed me off the phone.
Yeah.
This is
He was like, anyway, all right, it's been 7 minutes. We're good.
This is what I was getting to, is that Mother's Day, motherfuckers would be like, yeah, my mom, you know, I got her this spa day. I got her taking her to this resort, or I'm flying her. She always wants to go to Africa, so she's going on a trip to Africa. And when you ask somebody what they did for Father's Day for their daddy, like, I text them.
Yeah, because
It literally is like, I shot him a text. I think we're good.
Mother's Day is the movie.
so
Father's Day
right.
is the trailer for the movie.
It's
if
not
at
even
best.
a trailer. It's a teaser.
It's a teaser. It's the 15
it's like
second.
a DVD bargain.
Yeah,
bin.
it's-
Literally, it's bullshit.
God.
And I just want to get that off my chest, because I feel like every year for Father's Day, we should just be doing more for our fathers, man.
I think we
Fathers
don't
get
know what
enough
to do
credit.
for our fathers.
You know what? Fathers don't ever want you to do anything for them because they're used to providing.
Yeah.
This is the conversation I got into with my dad. Is that like, yo, whenever I try to do something like crazy, it can't cost too much.
Yeah.
Or he gets really weird about it. Like, my dad is a real big Cubs fan. I'm a big Cubs fan, even though I have on this White Sox hat on this show. As I say this, it matches my outfit. But I'm a big Cubs fan. And the World Series happened about 3 years ago now. And I told my dad, I was like, yo, I'm flying to Chicago. I'm taking you to a game.
Yep.
My dad was like, okay. He didn't think anything of it. We went to the game. We sat first row.
Once he found, you paid for those tickets, didn't you?
I paid for those tickets.
He was so mad.
No. Someone tapped me on my shoulder and was like, hey, I hate to ask you this question. We're season ticket holders. How much exactly are these tickets? And I was like, I'm not answering you, motherfucker. Like, I'm not answering you in front of my dad at that. Because if I say this number in front of my dad, he will lose his shit. It's $15,000.
What?
For a regular season baseball game?
It just that was the World Series.
Oh, this
The Cubs hadn't been to the World Series.
And they lost that
And
game.
They lost both games. I went 2 games.
Was it 15 for both games?
It was 21 for both. I
sound
spent 15 on me and my dad. I spent 7 by myself to go to another game.
What? You couldn't get nothing comps or no? Like what the?
Not to go to the World. Cubs haven't been to the World Series in 108 years.
You gotta step. Bro.
I'm a big Cubs fan.
Bro,
the first game I went by myself because I knew no one else could afford to
You
go.
spent
with me.
21 grand?
21 grand. They lost both games.
You sound crazy.
I'm a big baseball fan. You don't understand how big of a baseball fan I am. That was one of the dumbest purchases, but I knew that I may very well never see the Cubs in the World Series again.
Bro, you could have bought a Kia.
I'll tell my kids. Oh God, a nice one, nice,
the nicest. Maybe two.
maybe 2 kids.
Maybe two. You could have gave some college kid a car.
Oh, you're gonna make me into a
You're a
bad
bad person,
You
bro.
could have
Oh,
paid
no,
somebody through
this
college.
is why you're
Bro.
here. You're here for this. I need
I've never
someone
seen
like this.
Chris. I've never seen anything about that.
Reckless.
Never seen anything like that.
What?
You know what kind of studio y'all could have actually shot in for 21,000 instead of your living room?
Oh, we could have shot in a way better studio. You're right. The living room makes everyone feel like it's a more homely vibe, though.
Yeah.
You talk to people at home, they feel like you're best friends with
I
them.
love your set. I
Yeah,
love
it's
your
great.
set.
They're like, oh,
love
that dude's at home.
It's
This
first
is
and foremost the wine and weed set. Secondly, Sterling's house.
Of
yeah,
course.
I'm lucky to live on the wine and weed side.
Yeah.
Actually, we were like, we'll put away these microphones every week, and I don't think these microphones have ever been put away. This is just
Never.
always the set.
I've been here so
Never.
many times. I trip over them every time I walk in the house. There's
Never.
always
These
there-
mics stay
You
right
always sit there and smash some headphones. There's always.
You know what? John, actually, since we talk about Father's Day, we can get into that first story about what Pampers is doing. That's fucking cool.
Oh, I haven't
It's a
heard
light
this.
story.
Sure.
Should I light this up?
Light that thing up, boy. Boy, boy, boy.
You know,
None of us have
I haven't
kids.
been smoking weed during the day at all, and I know that sounds like not that big of an accomplishment, but
I'm proud of you.
I've been
Shit.
mainly like writing and shit like that, so it's like you go like, okay, I'm sober for 4 hours, not gonna smoke. A lot more energy, guys.
Really?
A lot more energy.
Lot more energy
Like
than
right
you-
now, I haven't smoked all day. I feel pretty
Feel great?
freaking good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Time to feel better.
I did Pilates for the first time. I feel terrible.
Terrible.
Pilates is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Pilates, yoga, all that
It
shit is
hurts
set
so bad.
It's a setup.
Yeah.
It's a fucking setup. It's the
Have you done Soul Cycle?
I've done yoga. No, Soul Cycle I've not done yet.
I can't. I'm like,
I do
yo,
Rumble.
is every middle-aged woman in here stronger than me?
You do Rumble?
Because they will be doing all that shit. They're so much stronger than me.
They are no. It's
They're
I don't know how they
conditioned
do it.
for.
You know what?
I don't know. I was like, I was so impressed.
You're
been there for
dying.
weeks.
I was dying.
That's why I go to Rumble because I actually box a little bit. So I'm like I impress everyone in there.
You've never boxed a Daniel.
You sound crazy. Try these hands if you want to.
You've never boxed a
That
Daniel.
tastes pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, let's get into this first story.
Okay. It says here, Pampers to install 5,000 changing tables in men's bathrooms across U.S. and Canada. With the help of John Legend, this diaper brand announced an initiative to install thousands of changing tables.
Of course, John Legend was part of this.
You had a
So-
great voice.
Doesn't
Yeah.
he?
Great reading voice.
Great.
Just had a
reading
concert
voice.
and
Yeah, have you ever heard his
Hollywood.
writing voice?
No.
but
Really good. Same
Don't-
Send them a
story.
bunch of Pampers. I think that's
I do
good.
love it though, but I talked to Rob Deerdeck recently on Ridiculousness randomly about this because he doesn't change diapers. And I always have a
Why?
Really?
Because he's too rich in his head to change diapers. Rob, you know, people love you. I love you. But Rob, he's changed. He said 3.
He's changed 3
He has
diapers.
2 kids,
And he's changed 3 diapers.
3 diapers. He
But
said,
then I was
can't-
about to sound equally
yeah,
ass.
you say nanny?
Yeah.
where you go with this guy?
I just felt like stopping. I felt like
No, you got it.
I'm not sure after our first exchange how likable I am. I'm just
You're,
going to cruise
no,
through
you're
this next
likable.
topic.
You're
No,
Terrence
no,
J.
you're like
Anything you say, that smile comes out. People are like, yeah, that's Terrence J. He's great.
I feel like it, I don't know. I don't know what kind of dad I'm going to be.
Are you not going to change diapers?
I think I will.
I feel like you'll wind up being like conditioned to. Like it's almost like you can't not.
Well, I clean up a lot of dog shit with my hands
Do you? With
So
all
you're
day
trained.
Yeah,
long.
not with your bare hand. You're not just grabbing dog shit out here, are you?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Bro, it's called a baggie.
The
What
way
the
you
fuck is
said
wrong
it,
with
the
you,
way
bro?
you said it was like I picked
I
a lot of dog shit
clean
with my
it.
hands.
I
and
clean
I was
it.
like,
Yeah.
fam, are you fair?
This is Fear Factor. What the fuck?
Imagine.
How much have you
be at home
smoked?
grabbing
How much have you smoked?
That was his
No,
first
no.
hit.
You think I'm the, so you think I'm the shit hand guy?
I don't know what
I'm the
the fuck.
shitty hand guy. Man, I'm the shit hand guy in your eyes.
No, but I think it's a fucking great move by Pampers. I've said this before. I don't have any kids, but I do find it crazy that they don't even acknowledge that there are single fathers out there that can't change their sons or daughters comfortably in the bathrooms across the world, across America, wherever, because you got to lay them on the sink or try to put them on a toilet. But when you go to the women's bathroom, they have fucking couches. They be having all type of shit in there.
yeah.
My
It's
favorite,
so
my favorite
beautiful.
thing. Recently, I was in a gas station and there was a changing diaper station in the men's room, but there was also a giant cabinet in front of it, and I was like, "That's hilarious."
That is. But
Like,
I feel like we
They
deserve
tried to
it.
do it, but they were
Yeah.
like, "No, men don't use this."
Yeah,
I feel like men deserve it.
men do deserve it. We
We
deserve a lot.
We deserve the hard. Like women have to do so much more, even if the man is in their life. That it's like it's all good.
But you just want to be an equal opportunist. You want to give
Yeah.
men the opportunity to be good men. You don't want to
No,
give us if you give us that easy out, we will take it. If
I
we're
saw a
walking
guy-
I can't change him.
I can't. I
wanted to.
I wish I could go in the
I
woman's
saw a guy
bathroom.
changing diapers at an airport, like in one of the airport seats, and I was like, it's a little awkward, but I'm happy Pampers is stepping up. Sounds amazing. How do y'all do this show high, bro?
What do you mean?
I'm
They just
already
get
second
silly,
hand.
you know.
No, it's cool. We're great.
I love it.
We also do it drunk too, Terrence.
Yeah. What's the next
We
one?
do it both ways. Yeah, that one was just.
Yeah,
me
usually
touching
we
on
gotta
some
hit like
father
the
stuff.
serious stuff before we get too high, you know.
I try to go over some chill shit first though, because I don't want people to feel like, all right,
show
right
is
away,
heavy.
we're talking about Sudan. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do? I feel
What
like
are
we
we
should
gonna-
talk about Sudan because there's all these memes of like, why don't people talk about Sudan? Why did people talk so much about when the Notre Dame burnt down? Why does everybody talk about that? It's like because they have vacation pictures and they have things to relate to it.
Yeah.
It's actually very difficult to relate to the entire Sudan situation because it's just a different world than what we live in America.
Not necessarily. It's not even necessarily to relate. It's more that people want to see stuff. People they're very skeptical on believing things. They're like, I want to see actual this or that to make me understand what the fuck is going on. And
To even try to paraphrase what's happening there is, it's incredibly difficult, first of all.
It is.
To like wrap your head around all of what's taking place, how the social unrest has led to what's happening right now. So to try to explain it is really difficult. And then when you explain it, you're leaving out shit. So it's hard for most people to even do it. I have a pretty solid understanding of a lot of conflicts, right, happening across the world. And when I still talk to someone about the Gaza Strip, somebody from there will 100% still check me and be like, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
You think your understanding of World War II and the things that have led to, you have no idea about the 3,000 years of history that have led to some of the conflicts that are taking place now. So it's just, it's hard to even jump into those types of conversations.
Right.
It's that,
When-
but then also on top of that, with you being someone that has a reach and that you are, because your personality, you consider a role model and different things. You have a responsibility.
Yep.
To not, it's hard because people are like, why are you not speaking about this thing?
Mm-hmm.
That when you have an actual fan base and you have just reach in general. People are like, why are you not using your voice?
Yep.
And you're like, because I want to make sure I'm using my voice correctly before I use my voice.
Yep.
I can't be that irresponsible just to do this or do that. Not to make this about this and not to even bring this up again, because I don't know if that's your friend. I don't know. But it was like when the whole Justice Smollett thing happened.
Yeah.
All of us got behind him and said this thing, black man did it, blah, blah, blah. And then you feel like, fuck. Dude,
you feel like an idiot.
You're making me look crazy now because I stood
Right.
behind you. So not saying that we shouldn't be. Yeah, it's not even close to the same thing. But you do want to make sure you're doing your due diligence and doing enough research to say, okay, I know exactly what's going on.
Yep.
So now I can stand behind this wholeheartedly and say this. No matter what, the killings, the rapings, none of that shit is right. But you want to make sure that you still know enough before you fucking
And understand. And that, like, I mean, I had the same thing where I was like, okay, I'm reading these memes really about why we're not talking about this. So, okay, maybe I'll say something. And then I was like, did a deep dive. And I was like, I still don't know the history.
Yep.
There's still two different sides saying two different things. And even though I trust the people over the government, I still want to trust what the truth is. And I don't, it's difficult.
It's fucked up though because
Come on, New York Times,
really,
The Daily. Give us 1 30-minute episode that explains the whole
to really
thing.
break it down.
They're so good at doing
do
that.
we-
I was kind of waiting every day going, maybe they'll explain it to me.
Do we care about? Do we do that with everything though? That's what you have to ask yourself too. Like, yeah, I understand we're doing it right now, and we should technically, but do we do it with everything? Like, do we do that if we hear about something else happening and we read a short headline of an article here in America? We kind of just act on it. We kind of just say that's fucked up. So why is it that because it's Sudan and we feel disconnected, it's fucked up that people are not? You kind of just you're like, I want to know more. You're like. But you don't know more about everything else you talk about.
Exactly.
But it's a little bit like your neighbors versus your family. In your family, you're like, I don't know if the cousin should be really marrying that guy. And you don't know that guy. And you don't really know what happened. But your neighbors, you're like, let them do their thing.
The hardest thing for me is the older you get, you have the realization that the world is a really fucked up place.
Yeah.
Right? And like, I remember being, young on 106 in Park, right? 2005 or 6, something like that, right? Over 10 years ago. And when, for some of these shootings, right? You go so hard, you're marching for these shootings, you're going against police brutality. Then you're going against Occupy Wall Street. Then Hurricane Katrina happens, right? Mm-hmm. And you're going, George Bush doesn't like black people, right? Mm-hmm. You fight for so many things over the years. Global warming's here. The girls that got kidnapped in Africa there. All these things, and it's fucked up. But it's you become numb to almost everything.
It's fucked up.
And you got to pick and choose the battles in which you can kind of dive all the way in on the things that you know the most about.
Well, it's
right?
also more that it's so exhausting.
Yeah.
And people you don't talk about how exhausting, how tiring it is to really fight every day. Like, you're going through your own struggles. You're going through your own struggles. We go through struggles as black men as well that are just overwhelming at times where we're like, yo, we got to fight every fucking day. It's annoying, fam.
I care
it's
so
annoying.
much about Haiti and so much about Trayvon Martin and so much about Eric Garner and shit that still hasn't been resolved, right? There's so many cases.
And you're laying new shit on me.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
like it's hard, and so it's like the Sudan. It's hard to understand everything.
It also, I always feel like when I was a kid, it was like things were getting better. And you're kind of like, okay, well, everything's getting better. And then you're all of a sudden like, is shit getting worse? And then I'm seeing these things in other countries that feel like they were from the past that are happening right now. Yeah. And then people in Hong Kong are marching against like a communist oppressive government that's like enslaving people. You're like, this shit is happening right now.
So no, I think it's more that you're protected when you're a child. So you thought things were getting better. The reality wasn't real for you because you're a child. It's your parents' job to protect you. It's the media's job to be responsible and protect you. So you don't really understand what's going on in the world when you're a kid. Shit was bad. Shit was bad. We just didn't like. I joke with people and say, "Oh, I'll listen to a certain song from a certain year and be like, oh, the good old days." It's like. That's not the good old days. It's just when you didn't have responsibilities, really. That's the good old days. You didn't have any bills. That was the good old days. So you're like, oh, this fucking song, this song made me feel so good. You're like, why? You had no responsibility.
And then when you realize that Lean On Me was about all the oppression taking place, you're like, that's what that shit was about. I thought this was the feel good. Lean On Me. Thought it was the principal's office.
And you want to believe that was so real too. I even think like conservatives are also like Bill O'Reilly's like, I want everything to be like the 50s. And it was like, things weren't great in the 50s.
No.
You were just a kid.
Yeah.
So you want to relive your childhood.
We talked about, I was just with Mike in New York for Just Mercy with Brian Stevenson. And we were talking to Brian Stevenson, and we were talking about, he was saying that somewhere he was at recently, they finally in this town said they'll stop selling these Confederate flags. They said, okay, because he lives in Alabama. And they were like, oh, we'll stop selling these Confederate flags. And I joked, and I was like, yeah, they'll just start selling Make America Great Again hats. They'll just replace them. Yeah. And then, I'm sorry, no, he said they first said they'll stop selling the Nazi flag. Then they started selling the Confederate flag. Now that the point where they stopped selling the Confederate flag, and that's why I said, yeah, they'll just start selling Make America Great Again hats. Yeah. I was like, the hate just gets replaced. We're not getting rid of the hate. We're just replacing it.
You don't think it's getting diluted a little bit? Like people at least know it's like wrong to rape a person.
Well, no, I was like
just saying that like happened over time. Like around the time of the Bible, people were like, oh, no rape? Okay, let's agree on no rape. You know, like that wasn't always the case. And
I don't know, man.
Slowly better.
Once you watch When You See Us Again, and you're like, damn, that was in '89. 89. That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, that was 30 years ago.
Yeah, it's just I think for me, it's
30 years is not that. You know how we're the fucking youngest country. Period.
For sure.
30 years is not long, y'all.
I'm almost those kids' age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were a little bit older than me. Yeah. Right. They were 14. I was 7. Yeah. Right. So it's like. That shit is scary to think like in our life, and it's still. But here's the thing: it's still happening. It's called yesterday. You ever heard of it? It's called today.
I think we're about to go into the stories of the week, and they're unfortunately going to show us that it's still happening.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's just insane. It's insane that we have this podcast. It's insane that we can even talk about these things.
Yeah.
And every week we're like, gotta go over all that new shit that's going on.
We joked when we got together that like it was like we were joking the past couple of weeks like these are pretty light stuff. We don't really have anything. We're pretty sure America's gonna be bad again. Yeah. And like the world was bad this week.
And you think like with technology and advancements and all that we know from history that we'd be moving towards some level of some kind of precipice of like humanity coming together and being better and being greater. And then it's like every day you just hear these stories of the lowest common denominator of who we are as people, and it's so discouraging.
It's gonna happen amongst robots as well, though. Too, just to give you a heads up.
Robots
will definitely be racist toward each other. Conflict. Robots will definitely be like, this thing is
Rick and Morty.
This thing is a new robot. Like these new robots don't know shit. Nigga, we had to work our ass off in the beginning. 100%.
We made you work so fast.
We the iPhone 1 robots. Y'all motherfuckers. You X's think y'all the shit.
The double X.
If I had the storage that you have, I could do anything.
Yo, 1,000%. Them niggas over there,
I actually think we should go back to 400 gigs of storage.
Fuck them and they pixels.
The best way to do it.
I don't give a fuck about them and them pixels.
Yeah.
Images were images.
It's gonna be so real.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I like in my day robots.
Bro, we're 3 topics into the show and I'm more depressed than ever. I realized coming on Wine and Weed,
the other way,
you're gonna get dissed about spades. Yeah. God damn, this world's fucked up.
Well, yeah, it's fun, right? That's why you want to listen to it in your car.
I was going to debate about Scooby-Doo versus Snoopy.
No, that was one segment we had.
I thought that was where I was coming for.
We talk about real shit.
Damn.
We try to dive into life.
But here, I also think that we're evolving extremely fast and we're having some fucking growing pains, right? Like, because like 30 years ago isn't that long. Either is like 400 years ago, and 400 years ago we didn't have light at night. You know what I mean? Like we didn't have candles were rich people shit. Like we couldn't see, and now we can do all of this shit. So maybe it's just like a growing pain. So if you really are just thinking
when
about
does that
this,
growing pain stop? Then, Chris, it never stops. People are
well, but
always
maybe
evolving.
we'll slowly get better. And
No,
better.
it would just the thing we look at as it right now won't be shit in 40, 50 years. So the growing pains will never stop. Because we're looking at it as like technology can't get any better. Well, guess what? It will. It will
get better, but we're getting more connected as a people.
I'm not even here. I'm a hologram.
1,000%.
It's FaceTime.
Just spill wine all over my couch. We hand you the shit.
Wine and weed 2024.
It's like 1,000%. That's what's gonna like that. Like,
Do you got a happy story for us, John? Can
Happy?
you uplift?
I
No,
mean,
no.
he's like, no.
Bill
people
Cosby,
die.
You gave us
Oh,
police
Bill Cosby is
brutality
funny,
video.
and OJ is too.
Oh, things are crazy. That's
Yeah.
the advantage, maybe.
Yeah.
OJ
I'm like-
Simpson is on Twitter.
No.
OJ Simpson
you
announced
see?
that he's
People
gonna
aren't
be on
saving
Twitter.
Waffle Houses enough.
They-
Or climbing up buildings to like save.
We need
babies.
more of
We
that.
need more
We gotta
Waffle
fucking
House
become
shooter.
everyday superheroes.
We need more good
Is that
shit.
our job? We supposed to be superheroes.
We're not doing our
We're
part.
fighting racism, everything the wrong way. We should really go out in the streets and fight.
We're just playing spades, bro. We're not doing our part. We're
That's
not
real
doing
shit.
our part.
Hey, maybe that's also what this podcast is about. Learning to do your part. I also think it's good that we learned a little bit about Sudan, even if we can't wrap our brains
I
around
do want
it.
to say
The
one thing
fact that
about
it encouraged us all to think about that is good, and it's something that couldn't have been done in the past.
I do want to say,
and it's one step forward.
as an African American, as somebody is black, as someone of African descent, I know you said earlier you feel like it's your neighbor versus someone that you just see from afar. I feel like it's my neighbor because as a black man,
Yeah,
I'm like,
for
yo,
sure.
this is going on in Sudan. So it may not be a neighbor for you, but it's definitely a neighbor for me. That I feel like, what the fuck, like that is. I need to know more about this, and I feel like when I try to do research, the American media doesn't tell me enough. They don't give me. It's almost like they don't know enough.
It was kind of hard to do research.
It
on
was.
That topic.
It was very hard.
I want a video that's like, here's what's happening.
But again, when you say that, it's not like there's an encyclopedia on exactly what's happening.
Exactly.
It's people on
Yeah.
the ground
1,000%.
Yeah.
That's
in
what I'm saying.
dangerous
And they telling
situation.
them something.
They're
Whatever
the-
they telling them.
The propaganda is thick, and it's really hard for the people
know
on the
it. I
ground.
know.
That's why it's
to
dangerous. That
understand
my
what's going on.
instinct is I just want a video that shows me what happens because
That's such a fucking
that's
millennial
fucking.
thing to say.
Well, no, it's also like, hey, I'm ready to accept whatever propaganda is thrown at me. Like I don't mean about Sudan. I just mean
No, but
that
I'm just saying, like, I
instinct,
need a video.
If it's not checked, is scary to me.
Bro,
So I'm
I'm
saying
just realizing dairy is bad. I'm just seeing a video that like outlines the dairy industry of being bad.
Oh
And
yeah,
that's
Yeah,
something
but I
really
don't-
the
Oh, yeah,
food pyramid.
industry-
That was
yeah.
just to
Right?
sell shit.
Yeah, so
The
I'm
food
saying
pyramid's
even
fake.
stuff that is here that we ingest every day, we don't know all the information about. We're still learning.
1000%.
So something that's there.
No, but we have the access to that
We do.
information. I feel like we don't really have all the access to what's going on in Sudan. But we do have all the access to figure it out. We just don't want to because there are guilty pleasures now because we've been raised on those things. Now it's hard.
Of course.
We're addicts to those things. So like you try to tell somebody that's been eating dairy every day for 40 years, hey, you can't eat dairy anymore or it's not good for you. You're like, no, bitch, pizza.
No milk.
Trying to tell
I don't
my
think you understand pizza.
trying to tell my dad that dairy is not good. Him
you shut
living
your
in
ass
North
up.
Carolina.
Just be quiet.
He almost punched me in the face. You kidding me? He
Yeah.
literally almost went through the phone, punched me in the face.
My
1,000%. My parents became vegan because my dad had a scare.
Yeah.
And they became vegan. And then they're not even vegan. My dad's just slowly going back to his old ways.
You only become vegan if you almost die.
Yeah.
That's it.
I was at a family reunion and I kind of like I combined a few things and I kind of made this like quinoa egg like arugula dish and I was like,
And he asked
this
you
is
what
a
you get.
bomb breakfast and my dad was like, I'm making an egg sandwich like fried bacon.
Yeah.
Made the egg sandwich and put cheese on it and I really like I thought I kind of had made something pretty good.
Yeah.
And it was really
But
like,
also,
no.
that egg sandwich was probably hidden.
It was.
It was
You know what's
amazing.
fucked up? I'm actually trying to go vegan, and now all I want is an egg sandwich with cheese.
Hey,
I'm
what
like,
about the smells of other food? That's what always gets me when
It's
I'm on some
the
sort of diet.
hardest
I
thing.
smell like tacos and I'm like,
Yeah. No.
You're trying that for a week. I did it for a month, right?
Yeah.
But I just found myself eating too many carbs and
Yeah.
eating too much shit that I was like, I don't want this stuff. Like I love tacos. I'm the biggest taco fan. I don't want to order potato tacos. They're too heavy.
Yeah.
It's too much food now. Now you're filling up the same amount of taco space.
You know, Del Taco now has Beyond Meat.
I would never eat Del Taco.
I heard it's good. I haven't tried it.
Oh, is this a paid advertisement? There's
Del
Taco.
Del Taco from Wine and Weed.
Is that what's going on right now? How much did they pay you for that?
Nah, nothing, man. I'm just enjoying this, you know, this Wine and Weed. Del Taco.
Let's hit some more news
Yeah.
shall
Well,
we?
let's get into fucking OJ being on Twitter.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We like went in reverse. We had like the long conversation first, but I'm into it.
OJ's on Twitter. OJ announced it via video. He posted up and said, "Your boy's coming to Twitter." And then he said a quote in there that I'll never forget. That really bothered me a lot. I got some getting even to do. What?
A little getting
On who?
Oh, life is so crazy.
OJ, no.
Did you see?
You know what happened last time you got even?
No, I didn't see it. Yo,
So
you
here's-
still got more to get done.
Also, we have to watch it right now. You have to. See
Hold on,
it.
is he free right now? I can't come up with
Yeah, OJ, no, man.
I
OJ's
can't.
been quiet. He's been doing a good job. He's been quiet for a couple years.
Yeah.
But apparently someone showed him Twitter and it fucked his head up.
And he
was
went,
gotta
so,
get on.
and he's like, so you post videos? And they were like, no. And he was like, whatever, I'm posting a video. I was like, that's not how Twitter works, dude.
No.
He was
said,
like, here's how Twitter
you
works.
can't. That man told that camera,
I got some getting even to do.
And I said, oh no, OJ.
Who is he trying to get even with?
That's what I want to know.
It's over.
He is answering questions
And
though. He's out here hitting Twitter hard. He said that he didn't ever sleep with Kris Jenner and Khloe Kardashian is not his daughter. He's out here hitting us with fucking
Wow.
zingers.
He's got a PR person.
He's getting even,
For sure.
and Khloe's not his daughter.
Hey, Twitter world, this is yours truly. Now, coming soon to Twitter, you'll get to read all my thoughts and opinions on just about everything. Now, there's a lot of fake OJ accounts out there, so this one, at the real OJ32, is the only official one. So this should be a lot of fun. I got a little getting even to do. So God bless. Take care.
Yo, who is his
Hey
publicist?
guys,
His publicist is either really bad or
Yo.
really
hey
good.
guys,
Oh
I
my
got some
God.
breaking news about this O.J. Simpson account.
Is this real?
Yeah, this is real.
This is real.
This is breaking.
This was posted a couple hours ago.
Okay.
O.J. Simpson's Twitter account threatens man with knife emojis.
Get the fuck out of here.
O.J. Simpson's Twitter account
That's not
allegedly sent. No, this
not
is
real.
true.
Someone hacked
a
his-
series
someone hacked his Twitter.
of menacing direct messages, including a string of 16 knife emojis and a warning that I will find your ass and cut you in all caps, to a parody
Somebody hacked
account
them. Somebody
that
hacked them.
skewers and discrased football star whose acquittal in 1994 slangs of ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and Iran.
Somebody-
Hold on. Why are
hacked
you
him.
saying that? Why?
OJ's not that crazy, fam.
You don't think
to
so?
post up
O.J.
16
published a book called If I Did It.
Yeah, it was I didn't do it, but if I did.
If I did.
No, but I don't think OJ is that bad. I think he's smarter than that.
No.
The shocking threats were
I think-
Also,
I think
everyone
he-
is about to rip me to pieces.
I don't
and
think
like,
he understands
He killed
DMs.
his wife. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I get it. I get that, but I think
There's a whole family dealing with the.
I get that part.
It's like
that part is crazy. But I don't think he's that bad at Twitter.
No, he is this bad. You're gonna regret these words. You're gonna see tomorrow. that
I
he
think
did
you're
this.
gonna find out OJ got hacked, and when we find out
Are
OJ
you
got hacked,
I
immediately
remember.
defending him?
I remember looking
am I
at Steelo's
defending
page
O.J. Simpson?
and seeing him say,
I'm defending.
"Jussie Smollett is innocent." I can't believe that
No, you don't.
motherfucker.
No, you don't.
Yes, you did.
No, you don't.
100%
Yeah,
did.
you
Go back
did.
to my page.
You
then. I never
100%.
once posted that.
You put prayer hand emojis under
I
said
never
there.
once posted that. I can promise you, I never
Yes,
posted
you
that.
did.
I had no connection there.
Yes, you did.
I didn't,
I
I didn't
don't-
feel the connection.
Wait, you
gotta
have a
do that.
connection to OJ?
No, I just don't think he could out the gate. He's been on Twitter for one day.
It just seems
I don't think he's
impossible.
trying to kill a person.
That's when
in
most
one
people
day.
get in trouble. That's when most people wild out on
I
Twitter.
don't.
That's when most people
True, they don't
wild out
get
on
it
Twitter.
yet.
No,
They don't get it.
I don't think OJ in the first day was
Somebody
like, I'm gonna
said to
murder
him.
you.
Somebody said to him, "Yo, you can send a direct message to somebody and no one else will see it." And then he went fucking ham, and nobody told him. You know, it's called a screen grab, bro.
Yeah,
they can
yeah.
do something else to combat that called a screen grab. And when that comes out, oh shit!
Fam, almost just-
Why didn't you tell me that,
It
fam?
almost came through my
Why
phone.
didn't you tell me that?
Damn, I don't
Screen
think-
grab.
I don't think OJ is.
A screenshot.
I don't think he's learning what's going on as he's doing it. think someone else is running his Twitter. I think he's gonna publish.
I think you are overestimating.
Listen, guys, listen. I think he's gonna publish another book. I think his PR company is using his Twitter. The reason he's coming out saying weird Father's Day videos, he doesn't mean that. OJ's trying to make money. OJ's trying to fucking make a way again for OJ.
But
he's not killing people the very first day, guys. I think you're crazy. I think you want to believe it. And
You've never gotten in a Twitter DM fight in your whole life.
He's not DMing.
Yeah, this was in a DM.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see.
This was
it's in
a
a DM.
DM.
You're not listening to the story, bro.
This is not
Here's
real.
my thing, right?
I thought he said he tweeted
It was in a DM to a parody OJ account called @KillerOJ.
No. And
Yeah.
Man, you would never mess with me on Twitter.
Steelo, 3 seconds later. Hey, never mind, man. Never mind. Next story.
Wait, this is a direct message.
Yeah.
DM changes everything.
That's what we were
bro.
I thought you guys were saying
He just
was
put it out.
tweeting this
No.
out to the public.
Every
That's why I was
day.
saying he's not that crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, a DM, OJ did it.
Yeah.
I apologize. We wasted so many minutes. We should just cut that up into me ending it with OJ did it. He's back. The juice is loose. He is back. He is back. I apologize everyone for wasting your time.
Yeah, no, that's why we
So
were saying
good.
if it's a
Heart
DM,
out.
it's
Yeah.
probably.
I didn't know it was a.
It's probably.
I didn't know it was a DM. Apologies, everyone.
That was
Because
hilarious.
everybody gets in a DM fight at one point.
No need to threaten me. Anyone out there now? Understand I was defending you. Wasn't that crazy to tweet this out in the open?
Yeah.
A DM, that's OJ, guys. That's how the juice moves.
With the knife emoji.
With the knife emoji. 16 of them? Was that how many times? I didn't want to get into
Stop,
that. No.
stop.
Oh
No,
my God!
stop.
If it is,
No, I'm saying
If
that's
it
sick.
is-
If it's sick, they
Now
just take them down. Double
he
Jeopardy.
mu-
Double
now-
out.
now we
one,
gotta Google it.
2, 3.
Well, he remembers.
Ugh.
Well, you guys do know that the account was created one day after the 25th anniversary. That's what
Thank
it
you.
says
He's
here.
trying to
Yeah.
sell something.
Yeah.
So I was right about that. OJ's selling
This
some
has
shit again.
weirdly become his thing. That he's a murderer. Did you know he had a prank show that came out?
Yeah, he's like, ah!
Nope.
It ain't me.
Do you know
Okay.
what he really did?
I swear to God.
did?
That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
watched the video. Nah.
Yeah.
Not this time.
He had.
OJ's fucked up.
Oh man.
OJ.
He had. If you haven't,
Gotcha.
if you haven't seen it, Google OJ prank show because it really exists.
You become on a
And it
no-fly
was
list
in the
immediately.
90s.
As soon as you Google that. No, it's
As soon
crazy.
as
That's a
soon as you
real
do
thing.
wine and weed, you're on the no-fly list.
No, that's not true. But that is true.
Yeah.
OJ really did have that show.
He's reckless, bro.
OJ is reckless.
It's a whole
OJ
pilot.
is reckless.
Reckless.
Even though what they got him for, they shouldn't have got him for that. But he's reckless as shit.
I mean, listen, you do crimes, you gonna get
You
caught
do
on
crimes,
something.
you gotta pay. You gotta
gonna
pay.
get caught on something.
I'm with you. You gotta pay. It's just, man, OJ. Yeah, we defended you for years.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh,
Bill
And we
Co-
knew.
also Bill
Okay,
Co-
just let's start with that, OJ. We knew. We was just happy one got through the cracks.
Also, Bill Cosby wishes us all happy Father's Day on Twitter.
Okay, you can't hit us back to back with these.
In
It's a lot.
This is a lot.
surreal.
This is a whole lot, Chris.
In
My whole
surreal,
childhood
the
is
world
just
is burning.
crumbling all
dude.
over.
Crumbling it. Wait, he said that he was America's dad still, right? In his tweet, right? Or was it? What was it? Facebook? Who the fuck posted for Bill Cosby? First of all,
Man, I don't know who posted it.
Here's the thing. It's also like, all right, whatever. You're 88. I get you're a rapist. You fucked up. You're 80. You're so like, just all right, whatever.
with Bill Cosby.
Yeah, I'm just like,
I don't fuck with Bill Cosby.
I don't,
Yeah,
I,
I'm
don't
not-
I
yeah.
don't fuck with Bill Cosby. I just am not even gonna get outraged about it. I'm just like, this guy's gone.
Yeah.
But OJ's still a
OJ's out here.
human
OJ's out here living.
OJ's an adult.
OJ,
You didn't just see him at the Woodman? He was there.
OJ's out here. OJ's out here just chilling, bro.
Bill Cosby's old.
Where
and
does
in
he live
jail.
now? Where does
Also,
he live
he's
now?
in jail, right?
Where's OJ live?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's probably out here.
He's probably
He's in
1,000. I
Brentwood
think he either
right
lives in
now.
Florida.
Oh my God!
I could see him being living in Florida, or he probably lives out here like in fucking
Florida
Calabasas or
man.
something. Florida man. OJ.
Florida man.
Florida man. The juice is loose. Yeah, but Bill Cosby said he was still America's dad, and it's crazy. Bill Cosby was America's dad though for so many years, so many years, so many years, and then you find your dad has that basement that you can't go into. And you're like, Dad, this is why you had that basement.
It's a horrible
because You're
basement.
huh?
It's a horrible basement.
It's a
And the
horrible
cops
basement.
come and you're like,
Then you're like, oh, no, not my dad. And then they like explain to you who your dad is. And you're like, my dad? And then they're like, yeah, your dad. And then you're like, I don't have a dad. And that's how it pretty
then you
much
just
is.
disappear.
You're like, but that's Bill Cosby. That's where Bill Cosby was for me. I love the Cosby Show. Yeah. I am hurt still to this day that because we spoke about this in the past of us getting into John Lennon and if you still support the Beatles and the other people were involved in that wrote and produced into this. I'm still hurt for the Cosby Show cast.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
went through.
me too.
They can't get residuals anymore. They not in syndication because of one person's actions.
Yeah,
And that kind of sucks. That really does suck. That you look at those people who work their ass off and they're
For years.
Yeah.
and they have steady income. And some
Yeah.
of them never worked again because you're in roles of this role and people look at you as this person and maybe you don't have the same opportunities as those other people. And now you can't make any. Now you gotta go back to working a regular ass job. The one dude from the Cosby Show that was
Right.
where they did the
Trader
post
Joe's.
about
they
him working.
did the post because he was working at
Trader
Trader
Joe's.
Joe's.
Trader Joe's,
Like that's the guy. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with working at Trader Joe's, but I'm still sad for that guy losing that check that it was steady income for him.
It's a trickle effect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. And we all invested in him so long and so much. It's it's hard. It's hard. All of our heroes are falling.
All of our heroes are falling.
Cuba
and then
Gooding
you start
Jr.
asking yourself, are you really like? I mean, are all Cuba Gooding Jr. Are all our heroes falling? Or like the other heroes probably would have failed too. We just didn't have as much information.
Elvis would have fell.
I'm just
I
saying.
mean,
Ben Franklin was
everybody's
probably
bad?
a piece of shit.
I don't know. There's some good people out here.
I didn't say there were no bad people.
Yeah.
I mean,
some of your
people-
heroes. I still have
Why do
faith
you
in-
think Elvis is not getting the same type of treatment though?
I think because he's already gone.
Michael Jackson is too.
We got into this. You watch our show.
Yeah.
You fucking
We did get into this. For
I didn't
a
see
long
this part.
time.
Oh yeah, we were
It's
just
an
like, well,
interesting
why
question.
why is it that you bring up the Michael Jacksons of the world, you take him down, and not John Lennon, who beat his wife for 10 years
Also,
straight?
I'd say victim
And that's
still
the
alive.
beat. Yeah, like why? What is that about? Like, why is it that we pick and choose when it's convenient, and why does it seem like it falls, from the outside looking in, more on people of color than it does other individuals? Elvis isn't being mentioned.
Yeah.
John Lennon isn't being mentioned, but we've got into this, but it's just those are just to me questions that need to be asked for us as a country of like why do we pick and choose?
Yeah.
But Bill Cosby, you get into him and you get into the Woody Allens of the world who are still here, and why is the Cosby Show not allowed to be on air?
I don't know. The Cosby Show is a tough one.
It's a
'Cause
fucking amazing
That whole
show.
thing is tough because A, it's an amazing show, and B, all those people, but it's called the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
I know.
Cosby.
This is a question.
So would you watch? Like, so
hard.
if it was on, what was it, TV Land or something? I don't feel like you can come in and watch it with the same type of enthusiasm.
I definitely don't listen
No,
to
it
R.
feels
Kelly. I don't listen to R.
hypocritical.
Kelly at all.
Yes, yeah.
No, I promise I don't. If
Right.
it comes on my no. That was my brother trying to still play it. We from Chicago, so he having a hard time letting it go.
Yeah.
But I don't listen to any R. Kelly. If it comes on my shit, I turn. I still have them on my library because I've been too lazy to go. I have so much. I'm too lazy to go through and delete it all.
Yeah.
But if it pops up, I turn it right away.
Yeah.
I don't know because I haven't had the opportunity to even see anything from Bill Cosby since the allegations, and obviously so many allegations. I believe them.
Yep.
But at that time, it's still allegations. But I haven't seen the Cosby Show on there. I haven't. Is Different World still on? I don't know. I think.
Listen, the whole thing has been a pendulum, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when the pendulum swings, especially in the beginning, it's going to go really high.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of collateral damage.
Yeah.
And we've seen it happen, especially over these past 2 years. I think after these past 2 years, things will start to change.
Yeah.
Guys know better, right? Anybody that gets caught doing stuff now, you know better.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we have to learn, these valuable lessons.
Yeah.
Have to learn these lessons.
Yeah, and they're much needed lessons too. I mean, we're all excited. We're all happy they're happening, but now people are. It's a higher bar. You got to hold the people accountable and say, hey, dude, you knew
You guys,
before you walked in here that we weren't doing that no more. Okay,
You guys,
we told you that was 20 years ago. My dad told me that wasn't allowed no more. Ain't allowed no more.
I was at a bar last night, and it was a bar where there's like a half a level up and a level down.
Okay, now don't get yourself in no trouble. Where you going with this?
And we were watching through the bar, like we were just kind of people watching with a few of my friends. And And there's a girl who's like falling asleep at the bar. And I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, I don't know. This girl's really drunk. This girl's like falling asleep at the bar. And then this like guy like walks back up and they're like, yeah, this guy's been creeping on him. And I'm like, what do you mean? And then he was like freak dancing, but that girl might be his girlfriend. You know, then we start like trying to figure out the situation because we're like, is this guy a fucking weirdo? And then he starts making out with the girl. And I was like, I gotta go say something. So I like walked down to the bar, and it was like a crowded, busy bar, and it was interesting to try to figure out how to get in. Like as I was walking, I saw one of my female friends. I was like, walk with me. So I'm less like, hey, bro, and I'm just like, hey, we're just hanging out. But it was really interesting to me that the moment I had to, I just tapped in, and there was the third girl who we were unsure if she was with her. When I tapped in, she looked at me, and I was like, you good? And she was like, and then he turned around, and then she got out, and then they both left, and then he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, we were just kind of watching from up there, just want to see if everything was good, if everyone like was safe and shit. And he was like, yo, look, and he's kind of forward, and he's like a Russian dude, and he was like, look, I don't know if you like understand, like they met me, they brought me in here, I was like, okay, I'm not even judging you, I literally just said, you good? And that was all I was asking. And he was like, I'm not that type of dude, man. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not saying you are that type of girl. Yeah, that type of guy. He's like, I'm sober. And I was like, that actually kind of makes it worse, dude. And then he was like, listen, I have a girlfriend. Okay, I'm not that type of dude.
He's digging a hole.
Digging a hole.
The girl I'm with, like, that makes it worse.
We
were joking that the guy's like, listen, I'm a rapist, okay? It's not. We're like, this isn't helping your fucking case, dude.
I weirdly find it like, it's interesting to me.
But it's interesting that it still happened.
No, it's interesting to me because I don't feel like any black dude would do that.
What you mean?
Would you go up to him and a girl that you did not know at all? Would you assert yourself into a situation that had nothing to do with you technically?
I have a very bad radar. I assume the best out of humanity, especially when I'm like, and I have a very bad radar sometimes of what's going on around me. If I saw something like that's fucked up,
yeah.
But it's I think it is a cultural thing.
I think we're always scared that somehow it's going to turn on us.
Yeah.
I was afraid that someone was going to try to fight me. That's why my approach was
not
that.
I
don't know. I'm just dumb.
Just from, the history here, I feel like anytime it's a situation that can be looked at as like something can come of it, police can have to get involved, anything, we stay away from it.
Yeah.
We're like, that's not our business. And it'll somehow get turned on us. So we get afraid of it. And I think it's just, I'm not mad at this. I'm actually happy for you that it's just such a white freedom to be like, I can go and question this guy.
I kind of know. I kind of know that.
Yeah, it's kind of dope that you got that fucking.
Well, to paint a
I wish I could.
To paint a diversity picture, just that tall guy seemed like a foreign Russian guy. He's a white dude. The drunk girl was a black girl. And the best friend, I turned out and I walked down, she was a trans woman.
Oh.
So a lot of things changed when I said, you good? And she was like, I'm not sure. And I was like, oh, okay. Then I don't think you're his wife. Cause I didn't know. I was not sure, but I had a really bad feeling.
Yeah.
And everyone around me had a bad feeling. And we were with a number of people, and I looked over to another girl and she was like, yeah, that seems weird.
So if he would have swung on you, and now you're in a fight, you're in a bar fight.
There's a lot of people around me.
Right? There's a lot going on. You guys say you win and you jump him, or you lose and you get hurt and go in jail. Either way, you've then inserted yourself in the situation. I think what Steelo was saying is for the way I was raised, black man, it's like, don't insert, especially if you have nothing to do with it, don't insert yourself. But like you said, if you see something that's happening that's wrong, you want to stop it as well. But it's
because then it becomes, that had nothing to do with you. You went over there and picked a fight with the guy.
Yeah.
It's the black guy's fault. You're in jail now. Not saying you're in jail for that long, but you're in jail, and that guy's getting released because he said, no, I was fine. I was minding my business. And you're like, yeah, that guy was gonna do something bad. And they're like, but you didn't see that guy do anything bad.
And you're not an authority, so if you felt like a crime.
I'm also aware that I'm like unassuming and don't look threatening, and
but
Terrence J once said I was
why do we
Paul
look
Rudd
threatening?
type.
But why do we look threatening?
I mean, you shouldn't.
That's my point. Is that like we don't assert ourselves because of shit like if you saying something like that, it's like someone else may believe, oh, they look threatening.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm just dressed like me. I'm just saying, are you good? Are y'all good? Is everybody good? But we know what that has been in the past. It's always weird for me. It's always hard. It has to be so blatant that I'm like, this person desperately needs me.
Yeah.
Like I have to stop this thing, or else I'm like, that's not my business, and that's how you get yourself fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, look, if I'm driving on the road and see somebody stranded that just got into a car accident, I'm the first one to pull over and make the phone call to police, right? If I see something happening where I know what's happening and I can help somebody, then of course it's your human civic duty to help somebody. I think in that case, it just, the line becomes blurry because when you insert yourself in a situation, especially when there's alcohol involved, it's just hard. I remember watching the Winston Duke interview on the Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. Winston Duke is the guy that was in Black Panther and Us. And especially if you're a big black dude, right? Mm-hmm. Like your ability to walk in, like you said, unassuming, you seem like just a cool guy. If you're a big black dude, or even just a big dude in general, it's even harder to insert yourself in.
He went to like Harvard or something. Didn't he? He went.
Wells,
he's a well-trained actor. He's very smart.
I felt bad to say. I was about to say well-spoken, and I was like, can't even say that, right? Because it's like, why wouldn't he be?
Yeah, but he's just an Ivy League scholar, and it's just like, don't matter. You're a tall black dude. Scary. Why? I'm tall, y'all. My parents are tall.
But I think I think we're digressing.
Well, it's also like everyone has the advantages and the disadvantages of every card they're dealt. And I get that some are more disadvantaged. If you're a pretty girl, people are going to think things about you. You're also going to get advantages of that.
If you're a white girl in an all-black
that
party.
guy also is not going to get jumped on walking home, where like I might get jumped walking home. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying that it's like everything.
I might get jumped walking home.
I might get jumped walking home.
We've digressed, right? Because we took the initial statement and now we turned it into a guy thing, a race thing, an insertion thing, all those things, right? I think for me the bigger overarching thing is that as men we got to get our shit together, all of us across the board, so that the next generation of men are even better than us, and after that, like it's gotta change. All of our behavior we all have to be better men.
If I'm gonna be honest, that guy got out of that bar and we and then we went back up here and we got like nods from other guys at the bar, and they were like, hey, kind of like, we saw that too. Glad someone did something. Because another friend of mine like stepped in and was just like, almost like, you good at us? Was just like, are we getting drinks? Like Jordan came down and was like, we getting drinks? And then that like double diffused it. But it felt there was a little bit of male camaraderie of like, you know what? Hey, we did the right thing as guys to get that guy out of here.
Like you said, man, got to get that shit together. It's crazy that like what we all always talk about this, and I feel like everybody goes through it, but definitely in our community, is that men for years, I feel like it's period, but men are never told how to be men, really, in these different communities. They're really never taught how to be men, but women are definitely taught how to make sure that everything they do appeases a man. They say, okay, you have to make sure you cross your legs, or do this, or do that, or do this. And I'm not saying some of these things don't have truth to them. I'm saying that we go so hard in teaching women how to be women, but we never take the time to tell a man, hey, your dick actually means something. Don't just give it out to everybody. You give it a bit of your spirit. Like oh man, don't do this. Like you don't really have people telling you that. It's like the cooler you already hear about, the coolest man is the one with the most chicks. So growing up in our culture, so it's just what I'm saying. Like I agree with you wholeheartedly that we have to teach the youth that more value of a man. The man's never really put value on a man. When you speak about a woman, you put value and you say, this is how you be a woman. This is how you become a lady. We got to put value on men, and we got to really hold ourselves accountable on teaching young men how to be men.
The your
Yeah,
dick
set the example.
actually means something campaign.
Yeah, your dick means something.
Y'all dick don't mean shit.
I know, man.
Y'all dick don't mean anything.
Get shirts that your
My dick means something.
My dick.
Oh man,
My dick means
that
something.
might be on the Wine and Weed merch page.
Stop while you
My
are
dick
ahead.
means something.
Stop
You
while
telling me you wouldn't wear a shirt that said "My
Look,
dick means something"?
Stop while you are
Nigga,
ahead.
that is the best shirt. If that wouldn't be sold at Urban Outfitters in 2007,
But I really, it needs to be like a real, like, you know.
black men don't cheat, and my dick means something.
Well, now you.
Yo,
Well, I thought it would be like dad shit.
Black men
it's
don't
all
cheat.
too soon.
That's
It's
a
all
fact.
too soon.
Black
this
men
is-
don't cheat, but
Like this is the
my
time.
dick means something.
Just it's too soon. Let women have their moment. They
No,
need to.
it's women. That,
It's not. It's too soon.
Oh, I see what you're
Whoa.
saying.
It's
I
too
see what you're
soon.
saying.
Oh, I can't
Too
even
soon.
promote
No,
dick.
no.
Oh, that's crazy.
No,
Sure.
but I do think that I like the idea.
Sure.
I like the idea of almost like a men's reformation happening in a way, and maybe it's hashtag my dick means
My
something,
dick means
but not
something.
in
Too
not
many
in
hashtags.
not in a
I
men's
can go
rights
to the
way.
slut walk with my
Not
dick
in
means
a
something.
men's
It's-
rights activist way. You're right. I totally get what you're saying.
It's too much.
It would turn into the
You're-
wrong thing.
Yeah, but you're turning this. Yeah, he's turning it into the wrong thing.
Well, no, he
me
has
a
I'm
foresight.
just saying. No, I'm not
He has
saying that. I'm
foresight.
not saying that at all,
Dick
right?
means something.
I'm saying as guys, we always figure out a way to bring it back to us, right? And we always jump into conversations on how we were raised and all these
my
things that have happened
Terrence
that
J,
led
I
to
love
our
it.
behavior.
Terrence J
When at the
wants
end of the
women to
day,
love him.
I
no,
love
it's
it.
not even about that. It's like right now is our time to shut the fuck up, listen to what is being said,
Right.
and process it and try to be better guys. Not to try to make it about us, make
Who are
T-shirts
you
about
talking
it.
to? I'm the
hashtags
biggest
about it.
feminist you know.
I'm not. Listen, I'm talking to.
This
I'm just
feels
having.
directed.
It is not the space.
You're looking at me.
Directed
No,
at
it's
you,
my
right?
fault. I made it a story about like saving a girl at a bar. I get
Yeah,
what
it's a
doing.
hero story. It's
I
like,
did,
yo,
I
He
did
make
realize
himself- he
that.
did make himself a hero,
I
huh?
did
Yeah.
realize that I was bragging about it, and I was like, "Ah, fuck, I gotta get out of this."
Oh man,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to brag about it, but I meant to say that we
I hope that girl watches this show and she was like, "I was fine." It is crazy.
we as a group just went like, "That looks bad," and then just by saying "you good," somebody got freed
you
out.
know-
And it was also a group effort. It was,
Oh man,
like,
I hate giving analogies on podcasts because I don't know how you're gonna edit this, right?
No,
but like
we-
when we right when people look at cops, right,
Mm-hmm.
and something happens in a situation with somebody, right, and cops do wrong, right,
Mm-hmm.
you want all the officers to at that point say, look, this isn't about the blue, it isn't about our training, it isn't about none of that. That situation's wrong. Right, and you want all you wish that all cops just rallied behind in that moment and said, "That's not what we're here to do. That's not what it's about. We're all sorry. If one cop makes a mistake, then all cops make." That's what we want to hear, right? I feel
stand
like
by
that
each
is
other, though.
exactly they do, right? But we want them to be like, "Yo, what that cop did in Mississippi, what that cop did," and like if that was happening. A lot of us would be like, okay, we're going in the right direction, right?
Yeah.
But it becomes such a, nah, you don't understand what it's like to be a cop, so stop talking about it, right? And with guys, I think we're the same way, right? Women are having a moment, right? We need to like respect that, understand what they've been going through for years and years and years and years and years, right? And not make it about us. Right, and not make it a thing like, yo, well, those guys are bad. Like, yo, look, we are part of the species that's doing wrong right now.
But it has to be sort of about us though, in a sense, because it has to be men holding themselves accountable.
I
Yeah.
agree with
Yes,
that.
it does.
Like it's not necessarily you making it about you as much as you're saying, hey, it's about time that in order, because if we want to be real, the balance within the world is still heavily on one side. So it's like, hey, we have to make sure that we're holding ourselves accountable and make sure we're interviewing people right, and that women are having the same opportunities in the workplace. Women are doing it like you have to make sure.
and
that,
I don't edit that cop analogy because I feel like
I love
cops-
that cup
it actually was
analogy.
good. Yeah.
I feel like people just get it twisted and then it'll be
No.
like-
No. I thought
mean,
that,
I'll edit it out if you want me to, but
no,
I promise you're fine.
but I also think that you're speaking in like and it's funny because now I realize that I feel like I'm having a conversation, but I am like making content, and I am like making the content about me as a man, and I get how like a tweet being like, well, this is what I did or something.
Here's where
it's like it's not about you. The movement's not about you.
Exactly. It started with them. They have a movement, right? Wrong things been happening to them for years. You then made it. Yo, I saved them though. I'm out here saving them at bars, right? And then you took it. Well, black people can't save them because we have, right? It's like we, and that's our natural instinct. We now go down these other rabbit holes that is so far away from the initial.
I was more so holding people accountable, seeing that it still happens today. And I think to foster a community of guys where it's normalcy to be like, no, that's not cool at this bar.
I understand that.
That's not cool at this bar.
That
and to look at other guys and then
the
be
accountability.
like, hey, I think it's cool you did that. Well, yeah, that's what that's what you're saying to that guy.
Yeah, the accountability.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that's what I saw it as. I didn't get in a fight or anything, and like the girl was the one who was like, somebody should say something, right? I was like, I'll say something, and then I brought another girl like to start me. It wasn't like I was like, dude, I'm gonna fucking dude this guy out of the place, but.
Thank you, Captain America.
Yeah, I'm Captain America, baby.
You can pass for Chris Evans.
Thank you so much.
He's just too good looking.
Yeah.
More handsome.
You guys
You should
really
be a Marvel
pumping
star.
me
I
up
can see
today.
you getting like a crazy
really
red body
pumping.
and being a Marvel star. Yeah.
All right, I'll try to do it. I'll try to lose 100 pounds.
If you lose 100 pounds, you weigh like.
Actually, you need to put on
Damn.
more.
Yeah, you need to fucking
Muscle
get bigger,
mass.
dude. Yeah. You're a weak bitch right now. Whoa, did I go
Yeah,
too
this has
hard?
been a great conversation. I feel like we went all over the place. It's been depressing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to get some of those out there. You know, we got to get some real episodes.
So read that whole thing.
Yeah. So a Parkland shooting survivor and pro-Second Amendment activist said Harvard University rescinded his acceptance as a result of racist remarks he made before the 2018 massacre at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Florida. Kyle Kashev disclosed the rescinding Monday in a Twitter thread, acknowledging that he and classmates, then 16, made abhorrent racial slurs in digital messages about 2 years ago in an effort to be as extreme and shocking as possible. He wrote an apology for his remarks and posted a screenshot of what appears to be a June 3rd letter from the Harvard Dean of Admissions, William Fitzsimmons, rescinding his admission.
I mean, he did write the N-word nonstop and wrote "kill all the fucking Jews" nonstop too. I'm not saying okay. I mean, they're pretty extreme.
Yeah, no, this ain't no James Gunn. Like,
Now this is pretty extreme.
yeah,
shit
he's trying to make
writing.
the same excuse.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I know
James
kids
Gunn.
do-
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
those
kids
of you
do
not
get the
aware of
shock.
the James Gunn excuse, which we've talked about before on the show,
We've heard that excuse so much.
is that we in a way agree with James Gunn because we're like, this guy was just trying to be shocking.
Yeah.
And he's a
I don't
humorist.
agree with
and
him.
Not agree with him, but we
Let's say,
disagree
don't
with him
me.
getting fired, right?
No, I didn't disagree with James
Oh,
Gunn
you
getting
didn't?
fired.
But
I
we
thought it was crazy. James
we at
Gunn came
least-
back and got 2 jobs.
We at least understood the
he
idea
got
of
Suicide
someone going
Squad
extreme.
and Guardians of the Galaxy again.
Someone going like blue, like they're going blue to
I
get
understand
shocked.
it.
It's like a weird learning. It's like a learning level of people who are funny, but this guy is just a
Yeah, I don't see any humor.
kid. Yeah, and that's not funny.
But
It's
do you
a
think
shock
Harvard has
thing.
the right to rescind his admissions after that? Is my question.
I don't think it's a James
yeah.
Gunn thing, by the way. I was just using that piece of vocabulary, but that's what
Yeah.
people are saying, right?
Yeah, that's what people are saying.
What are they're just saying that he was.
What?
How are people
Kill
defending
all
him?
the fucking Jews and nigga this, nigga that, nigga that.
That's the excuse that he's
That ain't
making.
fucking
Is that,
James
that all that
Gunn.
stuff that
Trying to
he
be
says,
extreme.
he was trying to be as extreme and as shocking
tell me
as
he did a
possible.
good job.
And he's
Tell me
16
he
and
did-
uncreative.
Tell me did a good
Yeah.
job. Okay, 16 is only 2 years away from 18.
Mm-hmm.
Like it ain't like you did it tweeted when you was 9. And,
By the way, I'm just telling you the other side's argument. I'm not agreeing with it.
no. I'm
Context.
I'm just stating that I don't know if Harvard had the right. Harvard's a private university, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can do the fuck they want to do. They make a decision. Yeah, he's out of here.
I agree with it.
Yeah, fuck
Come on
it.
in.
Yeah, fuck it out of here.
I also bet he sucks. If he's
I also know
Like-
this. There's a whole bunch of other kids at Harvard that definitely tweeted nigga this, nigga that.
Oh, for sure.
it wasn't a. It was a group. It was a group text. I still think that kid sucks. Anybody who did that sucks. So don't go to Harvard.
Oh, it was a group text that he did.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was in
wasn't
a group
tweet.
text.
Oh. You gotta be able to text motherfuckers what you want to text them though.
Okay, I don't know.
I didn't know it was a
Man.
group
Who's a
text.
DM?
Hey nigga, I sent you I should send you an NDA before I send your ass a text now, huh? But like you supposed to be able to text motherfucker what you want to text them.
It's the university. They want to let them go. Let them go.
Yeah, I guess the university can let them go, but also I ain't saying be racist, but text should be protected. Shit.
Nothing's protected.
Text?
Nothing is safe.
Who did he text it to? That motherfucker hated him. He did not get accepted to Harvard. Whoever exposed him.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that.
That kid is
I
like-
just wondered that.
That kid going to fucking just a regular ass.
Here's,
JUCO
if I'm gonna be
shit.
honest, when I said that kid's a shitty kid, what I really thought about very quickly in my mind, as a high person, was like, look, this guy not only said that, but somebody felt the need
Rat him out.
to screenshot and go, yo, this is the type of guy he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And because somebody felt the need to say, hey, this is the type
That's
of guy
what it
he
comes.
is,
Yeah, exactly.
with this evidence, you know he's not a good kid.
To me, it's two different ways you can look at that. It's this type of guy he is. Cool, we can look at it that way. Or it's that person, again, was so jealous he was going to Harvard.
Fuck this.
Bro,
That person
no,
said,
but
"Fuck
he
this kid."
still typed it. Was you typing shit like that at that age?
I've definitely told some horrible jokes
That is true. Okay.
about I used to write hashtags that should never been hashtags.
This seems very extreme.
No, this is very extreme. I definitely wouldn't. I've never even thought to call a white person a derogatory word or anything like that. I've never called anyone a derogatory word.
Well, let's
Like,
take a look at
except-
this evidence. Have you seen this?
I've never. I just ain't got that in me. But I do know people. I have friends from the hood that I know ain't racist, but have said shit that I'm like, you can't say that, fam.
Yeah.
And they think like, man, he's cracking.
I
shit.
definitely
And I'm like, you
know
can't
white
say that,
people.
fam. You can't just be out here saying that.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, nigga, why you on their side anyway? They don't care about. So again, I don't think the kid is right. I don't think the kid should have said it. I don't give a. I think Harvard can make whatever decision they want to make. Cool. I'm okay with him not going to Harvard. But I also think that kid was texting someone. Someone then thought, fuck this kid 2 years later. It's not like they put it out.
But that's why I'm like,
Bro,
why
what-
did they think fuck this kid? Because maybe that kid sucks.
But here's the thing.
I'm not disagreeing. He could suck.
It's accountability for your actions, right?
1000%.
I'm not saying that everybody don't do stupid shit when you're young.
Okay.
Dumb things, make bad decisions. But if you get caught doing them, then you suffer the consequences.
So at what age should you be held accountable is the question.
How old is the kid?
He was 16
He
when
was 16
when he texted.
during-
Have you
that
seen
time.
When They See Us?
No, I'm not, and it wasn't right though either.
No, that's my
but
point.
I'm also
is
saying to you, at what age do we think like, okay, we can try a person for as being an adult for this thing? All I'm saying is that I do give a little. I am a little more lenient with kids.
Yeah.
I'm not saying 16 is too young or too old. I think 16 sounds like a pretty right age to hold a motherfucker accountable for some shit he said. You can drive, you can do a lot of things at 16. So I'm not saying that he shouldn't be held accountable. I'm saying at what age are we looking at it and we're saying, okay, that kid will forgive you.
Well, he's not going to jail.
He's just not going to Harvard.
This is one of the most prestigious institutes in the
I'm with
country.
you.
Who is
with
it?
a
What's his
representation.
backup?
With
I'm with
a
you. What the
right?
fuck-
It's
what is his
like,
backup
why
gonna
are we?
do?
The backup has to decline him now too.
No,
backup can't take
backup should just
The
take
backup
him.
can't take him.
Backup should just
Imagine
take
Brown being like, all right.
Well, it's fine with us.
You hate Browns? Well, this is Brown.
Fuck,
So-
that guy just didn't get into college. That guy just went from Harvard to not getting into college. Because who gets to accept it?
Who's going to accept him?
It's gonna be a
gonna
headline.
Bro, it's accountability.
Who's
Yo,
gonna
he's wild out.
I'm not saying.
So he doesn't get into
In a text
college at
message?
all?
I'm
Ever?
sure he'll be able to get in. We don't
That
know
guy
that.
went through a school shooting.
That is fucked up.
That guy had a fucked up thing happen.
But he did.
I mean-
when was the school shooting? Was he saying fuck
Well,
niggas afterwards?
Come on.
I think he was. I think he was
Come
saying
on.
fuck niggas after the school shooting.
Come on.
Niggas didn't even do that shooting. Why he over here? We ain't do that shit. Why he over
Maybe
here?
he did it. This is such a
No, he
dark-
texted at 16.
This is too
at
real.
16. The Parkland shooting was like what? 4 years ago?
No, it was like 2 years
Here-
ago.
here's the thing, right?
Oh, so he
Right,
did it right after the shooting?
right
During
now,
the shooting, he was
guessing,
texting.
yeah.
right
He had a lot of emotions
think
going
during
on. He
the
didn't know how to
shooting-
right
do
now,
this.
right now in this moment, right? There are 100 other kids getting into Harvard that might have done bad things. They might have stolen baseball cards, done some drugs they weren't supposed to do,
They wasn't saying
said
fuck
some
niggas,
words, exactly, said some crazy shit, right? If they didn't get caught, what like this kid got caught. Somebody felt the need to screen grab his shit, send it
But I'm
into
saying that
admissions.
kid got caught because he became kind of famous.
Yeah, but I'm saying now they're looking at him. You taking the fall. It's like, yo,
No, I
you,
agree. I'm
you the
just-
fall kid. Like,
There's so many kids
Yeah,
at Harvard though.
you're
why do we feel bad for him?
Just because I just realized the only reason I felt bad is because I went, he doesn't get into Harvard, but he still will get into San Diego State.
And I was like, San Diego State.
But then I was like, San Diego State.
They can't be the college that's like, we'll take this.
So now that guy's got to go to community college if they accept him.
He could take a year off, come back, he'll be fine.
He bounce back? You think so? Is that
Absolutely.
easy?
It's called, people do it every day. It's
He
called,
can play overseas?
He can pull an OJ.
you face the hardship. You can play overseas.
Cool.
You face the hardship. You're suffering for your actions, and you got to take that out.
I'm with it.
Part of life,
I'm
man.
tripping next.
We all take
Terrence
L's.
J is fucking moving through shit.
No, I'm just saying we all take L's.
You're right. No,
You know?
no. Everyone, it makes you into whoever you're gonna be.
You take.
Y'all take L's. I'm saying that like he thought he was texting his other nigga loving friends, and they was like, nah.
Bro.
The nigga hating friends, and they was like, nah, fam, we don't hate niggas.
Bro.
We gonna rat you out. We gonna rat you out.
If in the group chat you
I
said,
wonder what the context.
yeah, everything's fun about this atomic bomb I'm planning, like I'm gonna tell you. Like, yo, as soon as we done at the movies, pick y'all up. Let me show y'all this weapon. Let me show y'all this weapon I've been working on. I'm gonna fucking tell you. All right, you're my best friend. You're going down. All right. All right. So I don't give a fuck about whether it's on text message or not. If you're going far enough left,
Fuck him. You right.
and shit like yeah. The movie, man, Avengers was great. Right after I want to show y'all this weapon I've been working on. Excuse me, authorities. His name is Sterling Brim. The street is.
Oh shit!
Yo.
Oh shit! You right? Fuck that kid, man. That kid needs to be in jail. Fuck it.
Yo.
They got black kids in there for less. Fuck this kid.
But no, it's like sometimes those examples need to go out for people to be like, yo, let me stop talking reckless.
Fuck yeah!
You know what I'm
this
saying?
Kid is an example. This kid's an example.
Yeah, that's what they made out of him.
It's fucked up.
He's an
But
example.
It's real.
Because what does the opposite tell us, right? If they let it go, that tells everybody, yo, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say without any repercussions.
Yeah, how can you not? How can you not?
But I'm saying at what? Okay, then my question becomes: at what age are you like? Okay, we'll forgive you for that because you're too young to even understand what you were doing. Right. 16 is not the age. I'm saying I'm okay with him being trials as an adult. I'm saying that like if you're 12 and you tweet something and then you are going to,
or if you're 12 and you don't know what this whole thing means.
I'm just asking. Like if you're 12 and then in 22 you get a job and they're like, well, we look back at your Twitter for when you were 12 and you said, fuck blah blah blah. You'd be like, I was 12.
This overall statement, well, what if they was 12? Yo, this kid was 16 years old,
I
right?
agree with you.
I have an intern right now. Intern is, I think, 17 or 18, right? So 2 years, right? If I found out now that my intern was on group messages with his friends, using the word, N-word, this, that, and the third, calling people racial slurs, right?
White guys.
No, he's black, but I'm just saying, whatever it was, right? The reverse, right? He's calling people crackers, whatever, right? He's fired.
Yeah.
If I find out, because I haven't found out, right?
Yeah.
You can only do what you know about. So if Harvard found out about it because somebody went out of their way to take him down, they took action.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm putting out.
I hate to put out a word of defense in the sky, but I have a way to do it if you want me to.
What?
Because did this whole thing happen after the shooting?
I don't know.
Because you could argue that this kid's dealing with trauma and he doesn't know how to take it out. And America is racist. And he's just a product of America in Florida. He's just a kid dealing with trauma. And then he just speaks out in a group text. That would be my way. That would be my way that like other people would defend it. But I don't think it's important in this podcast.
Yeah, but
tonight.
then we have military people who shoot people and they don't let them get away with it just because they going through trauma.
He made them before.
I love the weapon analogy.
He made them before.
Also, he
I was like,
Yeah.
game.
He
I
hate-
was like, I'm done.
He hated niggas before he ever went through the trauma.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
the article
trauma
says before.
gave him an awakening and he realized niggas and Jews are cool. I don't know. I'm saying after the shoot, maybe he was like, "Whoa, that was a close call. Maybe I should value black people and Jewish people a little more." I'm joking. I'm saying I don't give a shit about this kid. Next topic.
Yeah, that's what. As I was defending, I was like, I like the end of that last one.
I was just joking with him anyway. He thinks we're still defending this kid. I don't give a fuck about this kid.
Yo, fuck that shit.
I also thought your points were the best points, and I was like, you won this debate.
Yes.
Oh no, he won it 100%.
So now we're going to Phoenix.
Darkness.
There we go.
All right. Do you have time? I feel.
Yeah, let's do it.
Take your time.
Let's
This
do
is
it.
the last thing.
This is it, yeah. All right. A Phoenix couple has filed a $10 million lawsuit against the city after a video showed police officers arresting and drawing a gun on them after their 4-year-old daughter allegedly stole a doll. Draven Ames and his fiancée had just left the dollar store on May 29th with their daughters, ages 1 and 4, and were in their car when they realized the older girl had taken a doll, according to a notice of claim filed Wednesday with the city. The couple drove the girls to their babysitter at an apartment complex nearby, where they were stopped and confronted by police in the parking lot. Phoenix police, who said they are conducting an internal investigation of the incident, released a video Tuesday shot by a bystander showing an officer appearing to push a handcuffed man, believed to be Ames, against the side of a car, kicking his legs. Other officers could be seen handcuffing Harper after an unidentified woman came to take care of her 2 small children.
And they're tracking her down because of this doll from the dollar store.
Wait. The most disturbing part is that it's a dollar store, so it means a doll was $1.
And the kid is being a kid, just
The kid's grabbing stuff. I did that when I was a kid.
Of course.
I've grabbed grapes. I've grabbed all kind of drinks and
You're
shit.
a kid.
I ate Skittles, and my mama said, "Where'd you get that from?" And I said, "The store."
Yeah.
And she's like, "You can't take nothing from the store
Yeah, you're learning.
because you're a fucking child and you don't know that you can't just take what you
everybody's
want."
told their kid at one point, you're not allowed to take that from the store, and usually they're around 4 years old.
Yeah.
And then you're made to feel really bad. I mean, not this bad.
Yeah.
But your parent makes you feel bad. I'm
Yeah.
sure when she found out she did, she would have been mad.
You know what angers me is that
What was their ethnicity?
black.
Oh, you haven't seen
They're
this
black.
video.
I haven't seen the video.
What bothers me is that black people don't get consulted enough. $10 million is not enough. I would have fucking went for more money than that. You gonna pull guns on us over a doll? Tell me to put my baby on the ground when it's 100-some degrees outside?
It's crazy.
What? I'm coming for everything.
It is so, if you believe that he believes that she was a threat to him, then he is a psychopath or the biggest
let me see
pussy
this video.
alive, and he should be
pull the
on
video
the force.
When did this happen?
The way that man rushed, you saw them running full speed to get in position over a doll. There's no call of a weapon. There's no call of an actual threat. There's a call of, hey, we work at a dollar store and one of our dollar dolls is missing. Yeah. Last family that even came in here, and the only family that's come in here in the past 2 days, is this black family. Yeah. They were driving this car because we followed them outside and it was too late because we just couldn't replace the dollar. We couldn't put the dollar in the register and just say, fuck, missed out on a doll. I'll pay for that doll. Instead, you're like, nah, I got to get these people arrested. Go track them down. And they came in premeditated, ready. I'm going to fuck them up.
It kind of felt like they had done it 100 times before.
Yeah, that's the one we're
in his
seeing.
head, 100%.
That's the one we're seeing.
Yeah.
That's happened before.
They also turned off their dash cams and body cams are turned off during this period, and someone caught that on cell phone. In the
Yes.
investigations.
And
They turned off.
it's like,
Cool. Also, this is protocol.
It's just
They
they
probably
do
made-
this.
They probably made a call. They probably have a number for a fucking turn off your dash cam. And they probably made the call of like, we got her on 212. You know what that means. Everyone's like, all right, turn that shit off, turn that shit off, turn that shit off. Let's get to this shit and then act a motherfucking fool like we normally do.
I mean, it's not much, but it says officers claim that Ames took a pair of underwear and that a woman with the couple also had an item in her possession but dropped it as the police arrived. So it might not just be just a doll, but still, let's not.
but
Oh, so it's $3.
Yeah, $3.
when
There you
do
go.
we get
Big,
some
big,
place
big
to
difference.
where-
Why did you say that, John?
Yeah.
They fucking deserved it,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, absolutely.
$3.
Yeah.
drawing your weapon?
I like
Drawing
I like
your
the
weapon over
fact-
$3.
It's like
That is also their defense. That is the police's
That's the police's
defense.
That's their whole
defense.
defense.
Yeah.
Their police's defense is not $1, $3.
I don't know how you only go after $10 million.
yeah,
Go
'Cause-
after more.
'cause you don't have to
Babies-
settle,
Kids
so-
got trauma.
yeah. You gonna? I'd have went for 100.
I gotta go for
There's
it.
a
You gotta
4-year-old?
settle. They gonna settle with you.
Yeah, they're gonna settle anyway. So that 10 could turn into 5. You gotta start
to
higher.
3, 2.
Yeah, you gotta start higher.
I'm going for 100 of them things. They gonna be like,
They're not gonna do it,
we'll
but
give you 25, and you like 25 sounds good.
a quarter sounds good.
I'm also just sick of the police department like being idiots and having to pay out all these settlements to everybody. Like now it just costs everybody so much money.
Yeah.
The
'Cause
police
these guys
been
are fucking
paying settlements.
idiots.
We just hearing about them more because we have more access. We have more access.
Or
The
they
police
haven't
been
been
paying out
settlements
settlements.
that they should.
Or they knew we didn't have access, so they weren't paying out settlements.
I'm so mad just watching that video. Every time I see that, I just
It
And they
happens.
impounded their car.
They impounded their car as well.
Yeah.
it's annoying.
Come on, man. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I hope they'll get. I mean, I pray they
How?
Get
I don't understand how that I don't understand how you have 5 police officers. Like something is seriously flawed with your training. If you can have 5 of you there that are all like, "Yep," and then we're impounding their car. Cool, and then we're arresting them. Yeah, this all seems like a good idea. All of us pull out our guns. Let's do that. I don't. It doesn't. Or maybe that's how it is, and that sucks.
That is how it is. And yes, it does suck.
All right. It's been
Guys, this
dark
was amazing.
again.
This was
Well,
amazing.
thank you for coming, Terrence J. Give it up for Terrence J.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
On such
thank
a
you for
dark
coming out.
topic to end. Yeah. Thank you for coming out on Wine and Weed, man. It sucks, but at the same time, we appreciate you being a guest. You coming a block away, and
No, I appreciate y'all, man. Just seeing the perspective, having this dialogue, having these conversations. It's important. You know, we're all growing, we're all learning. I learned a lot, and I appreciate y'all.
It was great to have you.
Yeah.
Chris will learn how to play spades, and then we'll play a game.
I can't wait.
And
I'll
then I'm
teach you.
excited to, and I'll weigh in on who is actually cheating.
Or you can just watch a game
You
with
can
us
watch.
and
You can
you'll
just
know.
watch. You can not know anything about spades. Watch me and
I
Terrence
like
play,
that both
and you would
of
know
you.
he's cheating.
I love that both of you are challenging me honestly to watch you. And
That'd be great.
Oh, 1,000%. Please do.
We need it.
I'll
swear
come
to God,
back. I'll
look,
tell
look,
you
look.
who's cheating.
I'll tell you this much. I swear to God, if my friends watch this show, if you watch the show at all, comment. Because my friends have blatantly said when they've watched us play, man, Steelo's the best spades player. And I'm like, I know I am because I've been doing this for
Oh, your friends are supporting you and hyping you up?
No, I'm saying your friends as well.
They're not my friends. Never heard
We
of those
played that
guys.
last life. Everybody kept walking past
Never.
doing this. Oh, Steelo knows what he's doing. I'm like, because I do this, guys. These dudes are not even good. You know what?
man,
Let's
I
not
don't-
get into this.
All right, so
I'm going to get fucking pissed. I'm going to pull out a deck of
I'll
cards.
tell you. I'll let you know.
I'm the
who's
best
better.
bass player. That's real here. I asked everybody about me. I'm the best. But thank you for coming to Wine
I
and Weed.
think he's a cheater.
It's been amazing. Give it up for John Ross and for Chris Reinacher
Yeah.
and for myself, Steelo Brim.
Yeah.
Until next week, we love you, America. Stay high and stay fly. Bye.
Ooh.